She filtered fame through itself. Like pointing a camcorder at a screen until the image loops and degrades?
Yeah.
You get a tunnel of infinite Gagas, hypnotic, mesmerizing, fake as hell.
Wow.
It's like watching your own identity melt and sparkle at the same time.
This is the Marxists at the Movies podcast.
Marxists at the movies, bright and raw, breaking through the reels to rewrite the law. Workers of the world in every frame, changing the credits, rewriting the name.
Welcome back to Marxists at the Movies, or in today's case, Marxists at the Music. I'm Edward Michael Francis.
And I'm also Edward Michael Francis. Just two queers, one brain cell, and a dream of liberation through pop culture.
Today's bonus episode takes a glittery little detour into the world of top 40 fame monsters with an article titled Lady Gaga, The Fame, Becoming the Product.
Oh yeah.
Written by, well, you guessed it, Edward Michael Francis.
Wow.
What a prolific bastard.
No relation. Unless you count spiritual possession via bisexual synth-pop deity, which I do.
Uh-huh.
I count it very hard.
You can read the full article right now on Patreon, and we've also got a shiny new website up and running.
Woo!
But we'll save the full plug for later in the episode.
This episode was our very first Patreon request, and special thanks to Ariana for the suggestion.
Yay, Ariana.
Meanwhile, Myron the cat has been spotted in the hallway doing the abracadabra choreography like the rest of us. Tail up, locked in, completely under Gaga's spell.
And before we dive in, Cinemarch Media openly uses AI tools in the creation of some podcast content.
Proud.
Particularly for script and article development.
Quite right.
We view AI as a tool to amplify marginalized voices, democratize access to storytelling, and challenge gatekeeping in media production.
Access, baby.
All editorial decisions remain fully human-rooted in lived experience, political clarity, and revolutionary intent.
And Satan willing, Google Notebook actually works this time.
Cue the sting. When the Fame dropped in 2008, it introduced a pop artist who already understood the machine she was stepping into. Gaga arrived fully styled, fully choreographed, and fully in control.
Quite right.
The album isn't just about fame. It's built to manufacture it.
Okay.
Every track is part of an image system designed for maximum absorption.
You couldn't escape her. Synths, paparazzi, boots taller than your rent, all of it broadcast at once.
Right.
She was the ad campaign and the billboard.
Producer Rob Fusari, one of her early collaborators, tried to say he created that image.
Ugh.
He even gave himself the name Lord Gaga.
Seriously?
But she dropped him fast, took the name, and ran her own brand from that point forward.
Hell yes.
These days, he's best known for being Lord Gaga.
If you really want to understand Lord Gaga, go watch The Key of Awesome's Bad Romance parody on YouTube. It's the kind of satire that should have triggered a cease and desist.
Because that's the point. Gaga was engineering her own celebrity from the ground up.
Exactly.
The fame isn't observational, it's transformational. She built herself into a cultural product. And it worked.
She cut through the noise like a Rhineco stud setter on your mom's vintage Jordache jean jacket.
I didn't hear the fame in a club.
No?
I heard it in a rental van with other members of the Hawthorne Caballeros Drum and Bugle Corps.
All right.
Drum Corps is like marching band, but turned up to 11. Fewer flutes, more trauma. It was 2009. I was married, stuck in Pennsylvania, and chained to a call center headset.
Ew.
Somehow, we had a house with 2 mortgages, 2 cars, and 2 dogs, but no equity and no freedom.
Real.
That was the world I thought I was supposed to want.
That's the millennial starter pack right there.
Yep.
Financial precarity with a white picket fence filter on top.
But on weekends, I crossed into a parallel universe. I was driving from Central PA to New Jersey every week to rehearse with the Corps. The van rides were loud and chaotic, music pouring out of every speaker.
Nice.
And that's where I started absorbing the fame as a sound and a presence.
That's how she gets in. She shows up in your playlist, then your warm-up block, Then you're subconscious.
I didn't seek her out. She was part of the background noise of the culture at the time.
Indeed.
She felt like something you had to decode. At first I was skeptical, but once I started paying attention, I saw exactly what she was doing.
She wasn't hiding. She wanted you to see the wires. And if you didn't get it,
Wah, wah.
that wasn't her problem. Gaga didn't just step onto the scene, she teleported in, disco stick first. That whispered opening, red wine, Gaga, drops down like glitter from the dance hall ceiling.
Quite right.
She's naming the product, stepping out of a box soaked in designer detachment, daring you to look away.
Exactly.
Right out of the gate. It's like she's a luxury item rather than a human.
It's like watching someone launch their own perfume, album, and fan club in the same breath.
Yes.
It's not subtle.
No.
And that's the brilliance.
She takes her cues from Ziggy Stardust, but flips the script. Bowie used personas to evolve.
Right.
Gaga uses them to multiply, transforming herself into a kind of fame avatar. There's no invitation to find the real her, because the question is obsolete.
It is.
In her world, replication is identity.
And if you're queer, that hits hard.
It really does.
She's saying, you don't need to be authentic. You need to survive.
Indubitably.
That means becoming a symbol? Then glam it up.
Even her voice plays the game. She's got the pipes. We know she's got the pipes. But on the fame,
Restraint.
she pulls them back.
Yeah.
It's breathy, robotic, sometimes barely there.
Truth.
In Love Game, it's as if she's whispering dirty ASCII code over a club beat. From a Marxist angle, that's labor discipline in action.
Yes.
The voice is withheld, sanitized, and made into a product.
It's a performance of femininity that's been run through a TikTok filter. Smooth, frictionless, and easy to consume. That's what gets greenlit. That's what sells.
Fame itself becomes the album's main character.
Interesting.
Fame is a force that enters the body and takes over.
Definitely.
It's a presence, and the people in these songs are already consumed by it.
Right. But none of them seem to notice.
No.
They're dancing on a sound stage in the afterlife of privacy and calling it love.
The lines between performer and audience start to blur. There's no single narrator, no stable voice.
Yeah.
Everyone's just a mouthpiece for fame. Interchangeable, curated, always available.
Tell it.
That's the real creep factor.
Right?
You don't finish this album knowing who Gaga is. You finish it knowing how good she is at being seen.
Quite.
And that's the point. The face matters. The inside doesn't.
She wears that mask better than anyone.
She really does.
Every song is a scene. Every lyric is part of the script.
Ave Satanas.
Let's follow the Golden LeMay thread, track by track. Starting with track 1.
Let's go.
Just Dance sets the stage with command.
Boom.
The title is not a suggestion, it's a brand directive.
Yes, indeed.
Don't feel, don't ask questions, just move. The song's got this high gloss, numbed out energy that tells you exactly what this album's going to be. Curated pleasure, mandatory smiles, and shiny over empty.
Deep.
Even the guest verse from Colby O'Donis feels interchangeable, like a Ken doll they pulled out of a PR closet.
He was legally required to be smooth and disposable, like a sample pack that wandered into the studio and got featured.
Then we hit Love Game, and the gloves are off.
Yep.
Gaga makes it clear. Sex, power, fame, it's all the same circuit. Nothing sacred. Desire is staged, performed, and sold back to you with choreography.
Sure.
There's no intimacy here, and the chorus is literal. It's a love game, and you're the product.
I mean, if late stage capitalism had a pickup line, it would be, I want to take a ride on your disco stick.
Paparazzi is where the album starts showing its teeth. This is Gaga's masterpiece and our personal favorite track.
Correct.
Fame isn't fun anymore. It's heroin with good lighting.
Precisely.
She's strung out, begging for clicks and flashbulbs like they're oxygen.
Fame junkie.
There's a reason she leans into paparazzi like a Freudian fever dream. The power dynamic is everything, and even though the song flirts with stalker vibes, the real predator is the machine.
Yes.
The fame machine, if you will.
It's the best breakup song with attention ever written. Also, daddy issues, but couture.
Poker Face flips the script again. Now fame is a game of survival.
Reverse card.
Keep your mask on, you never show your tells. Gaga turns silence into armor, innuendo into strategy. Vulnerability?
Bye-bye.
It's erased.
I don't know what's behind that poker face, but I know it's fabulous, expensive, and filled with 10 layers of House Labs concealer.
And then we get AA, nothing else I can say.
Hey.
It's deceptively sweet, but listen closer, and it's cold as hell.
Definitely.
Gaga dumps you like she's returning a pair of shoes. I found someone cute and funny. And suddenly, you're discontinued.
Wah, wah.
Love here is just another product drop.
Yes, it is.
It's not trending, it's trash.
She croons like she's on a carousel, but she's selling breakups by the dozen and limited edition Lisa Frank iPhone cases on the side. Beautiful, dirty, rich, says the quiet part out loud.
Indeed.
The hook loops like a luxury logo, meaningless at first, then suddenly profound.
Deep.
Gaga's playing in the wreckage of late capitalism, where wealth is both a costume and a curse.
It's the sonic equivalent of popping a bottle of Moet on a maxed out Capital One rewards card. Loving every second of
The
it.
Fame, the title track, is all swanky guitars and velvet rope disaffection.
Right.
This is LG's thesis statement.
Right.
She doesn't hide it. She's addicted to being seen, and she's laughing at the absurdity of it all.
Again, right.
Every lyric is a little wink. She's saying, sure, it's all bullshit, but who has more fun than us, sweeties?
If Warhol and Paris Hilton had a love child and raised it in a Versace showroom, it'd grow up to write this song.
Then we get Money Honey. It's transactional pop at its most self-aware.
Huh?
Gaga treats wealth like a hot one-night stand.
She does.
Useful, fun, massively temporary. That's money, honey, is an economic punchline. It's a sigh. You can hear her detachment at every syllable.
She's flirting with capitalism because she knows it's cheating on her, and she still lets it buy her dinner.
Starstruck is pure DJ fan fiction.
Quite.
It's love as networking opportunity. The vocoder vocals blur her voice into code, engineered to please the very people who control her exposure.
Of course.
It's seduction as strategy. The features from Space Cowboy and Flo Rida just hammer it home.
Mm-hmm.
They're all bragging about fame while accidentally revealing how empty it really is. And shout out to Flo Rida for somehow rhyming Chevy Impala. That bar is just a miracle.
It's like the whole song is sponsored by Instagram thirst traps and brand collabs. Every line feels uploaded instead of spoken.
And then there's Boys, 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 the spiritual opposite of Motley Crue's Girls, Girls, Girls.
Brilliant.
And Gaga knows it.
Yep.
She flips the script like it's nothing. The boys are eye candy now. Props in tight jeans, background dancers at best.
Uh-huh.
She objectifies them so sweetly, most of them probably still think it's a compliment. But it's satire in stilettos.
Exactly.
A hologram-covered middle finger to glam rock machismo, and she's smiling the whole time.
It's a catwalk ambush. By the time you realize you're the punchline, she's already on to the next verse.
And we'll be right back.
Each flickers with a revolutionary beam. The heroes rise from the factory floor, challenging the scripts and demanding more.
Back. Paper Gangster drops the act. Suddenly the dance becomes a negotiation ritual. That gospel-tinged piano hits, and you know she's aiming this one straight at the industry. It's a cease and desist letter with eyeliner. The target is fake execs with fake promises and no follow-through.
100%.
She'd already been burned by Def Jam Records, and you can hear it in every line.
It's giving, Dear Mr. Record Label, I hope this email finds you in a ditch. Scored in a minor key with 0 f***s left.
Then she slides into Brown Eyes, the one real ballad on the album.
Correct.
The synths drop out and the piano comes back.
Uh-huh.
Not flashy or angry this time, just familiar.
That's it.
It's mournful, almost 1960s in tone. She lets herself drift a little into sentiment, but then undercuts it.
Quite right.
Just a silly song about you and your brown eyes. Is it sincere or is it a send-up? She won't tell you. And that silence is the answer.
It's a breakup song in a Hollister zip-up, pretending not to care.
I Like It Rough snaps us back. This one's a thrasher. Chaos and kink intertwine.
Say more.
She's talking about wanting someone who doesn't dim her shine, but also wondering why she's drawn to someone who does. It's messy, it's unresolved, and that's the point.
Full send.
Fame might be the brand, but she still slips in a little soul-searching through the glitter.
It's the anthem for people who fight with their partner and then post Tumblr thirst traps from the bathroom mirror.
Summer Boy lightens the mood again. Jangly guitars, bratty vocals, nothing serious.
Yep.
It's a vacation fling in a sundress and combat boots. She's almost channeling Sandy from Grease, but with a portable charger and a f***it playlist. There's no tragedy here, just tan lines and mild attachment issues.
You can practically hear her putting on sunscreen with one hand and ghosting you with the other. It's flirty, disposable, and completely unserious. And if you aged the production by 40 years, this could slide right in between Summer Nights and Hopelessly Devoted to You.
Precisely.
Like it was always meant to be there.
And then fashion shows up, like a cold spray tan to the face. It's glossy, vacant, and proud of it.
Preach.
Complete tonal whiplash after Summer Boy.
She's throwing herself into the very wood chipper she's critiquing, heels first. Dress me like your mannequin. It's a dare.
The whole thing leans hard into fashion French and borrowed glamour. And the chorus, it's not even trying to be clever. Fashion, put it all on me. Don't you want to see these clothes on me? It's so vapid, it loops back around to horrifying.
Because in this song, the surface is the message.
Yes.
Fame becomes pure appearance. The costume becomes the character, and there's nothing left underneath.
The bonus track, Disco Heaven, sends us out the way we came in. Strutting, sparkling, and a little haunted.
Hey.
It loops back through retro grooves, slap bass, and polyester fantasy. But underneath, you can feel the circuit resetting.
Indeed.
There's no climax, just another iteration. More flash, more spectacle.
And praise the Dark Lord for that. We need someone to keep the spectacle machine humming while the rest of us catch our breath.
Now, just to be clear, this is one version of the Fame. There are like 60 different pressings floating around out there.
We went with the one that had the most tracks and left off the end of disc remixes. If you want those, they're available wherever bonus content goes to die.
Before we wrap, let's talk about how you can support the work we do.
Yay!
Because, yes, this is sequined pop dissection.
Truth.
But it's also labor.
If you like what you're hearing, head over to patreon.com/Cinemarch Media and check out the perks. At the $6 tier, you get early access to full articles and podcast updates. That's where this Gaga piece dropped first.
And the $10 tier gets you all of that, plus early audio releases, bonus episodes, and both tiers enjoy the occasional, unplanned, but entirely fabulous cameo by Myron Rosander Francis the Cat.
We also launched a shiny new website, www.cinemarchmedia.com. That's where you'll find episode archives, articles, and links to both of our shows, Marxists at the Movies and The Marching Revolution.
We're building this thing from the ground up, and your support helps us stay independent, loud, and very, very leftist.
So, if you've got a few bucks and a strong stomach for communist cat content, we'd love to have you on board.
And if not, no worries. Sharing the show, yelling about it on TikTok, or just telling a friend helps more than you know.
Now, if you'll excuse us, Myra just climbed into a tote bag labeled Property of the Bourgeoisie, and I think that's our cue. It didn't lie about what it was. Gaga exposed the system with sequins on, winking, posing, broadcasting every ugly truth while still giving us something to dance to.
Right on.
It was queerer than Madonna, Elton John, and Freddie Mercury combined, and still managed to outstyle your entire top 8 on MySpace.
I miss Tom.
Not just in sound, but in structure. This album said dress up, freak out,
Hello.
survive.
It gave permission to be fake, to be loud, to be scared and stunning at the same time.
She filtered fame through itself. Like pointing a camcorder at a screen until the image loops and degrades.
Yeah.
You get a tunnel of infinite Gagas, hypnotic, mesmerizing, fake as hell.
Wow.
It's like watching your own identity melt and sparkle at the same time.
A feedback loop made of disco balls and longing. You know it's an obvious illusion, and it still hits you in the chest.
And under all that shimmer, there's something raw.
Oh?
Something lonely.
Ah.
This album is about needing an audience so badly, you'll repackage your soul just to get a glance.
Quite right.
Gaga doesn't judge that.
What does she do?
She lives in it.
Yes.
And she lets us live there too.
For anyone already putting on a show just to exist, queer kids, neurospicy folks, the ones who learned early that masks are armor, the fame was home.
And if the fame was the warning label, her later albums are the long-form diagnosis. The Fame monster took that desperate addiction and dragged it out of the dark.
Indeed.
Revealing the hangover under the spotlight.
Too true.
Born This Way went full manifesto. Joyful, defiant, spiritual, and still polarizing as hell.
Art pop was unhinged brilliance. It dared you to mock it and didn't care if you did.
Yeah, baby.
Joanne played sincerity in cowboy boots, and Chromatica turned trauma into BPMs.
Totally.
But the Fame was the blueprint.
It was.
The moment she cracked the code and told the rest of us how to fake it until survival looked like success.
It was never just about the hits. It was about the mask and how to wear it long enough to make it your own.
Which brings us to our hammer and sickle rating, which is
3 out of 5.
Ooh.
Not a manifesto, but a survival guide. Wrapped in rhinestones, running on eyeliner fumes, and humming with just enough truth to keep you dancing.
So, what did we learn today?
We learned that you can whisper red wine into a microphone and launch an empire.
We learned that disco sticks are weapons of mass seduction.
We learned that Just Dance is less of a mood and more of a labor policy.
And we learned that if you stare at fame long enough, it gets pretty trippy, man. And maybe that's the point.
But on a serious note, the Fame is a survival tool for people living under capitalism's spotlight. It shows how identity becomes currency and how performance can be both a trap and an escape hatch.
For queer folks, weirdos, and anyone who's ever had to rehearse being themselves just to get through the day,
Tell it.
Gaga was the map.
To support this work, head to patreon.com/cinemarchmedia or visit our site at www.cinemarchmedia.com.
Visit today.
Every share, pledge, or kind word helps us keep digging into the culture machine with claws and glitter.
This is Marxists at the Movies.
Or today, Marxists at the music.
Stay sharp, stay loud,
And stay weird, little monsters.
bye.
Scene opens, white lights dim down low.
Thank you for listening to the Marxists at the Movies podcast.
Cinema whispers
Don't forget to
where
like and
truths can
comment.
grow. From shadows deep and screens ignite, the proletariat comes alive tonight. Tonight, Marxists at the movies, bright and raw, breaking through the reels to rewrite the law. Workers of the world in every frame, changing the credits, rewriting the name. Popcorn power and the working class dream. Each flickers with a revolutionary beam. The heroes rise from the factory floor, challenging the scripts and demanding more. Behind the velvet curtains lies the fight. Directors of destiny taking the light. The dialogue chimes with justice in stride. The proletarian walks where stars collide. Unite! Blockbusters topple in an epic
Copyright 2025,
embrace.
Cinemarch Media.